Have you ever wondered what it's like to make friends in a completely new country? Imagine stepping into a world where everything is different, the language, the culture, even the way people socialize.
If that sounds exciting, but also a little intimidating, don't worry, you're not alone. Today, we're talking about making friends in Taiwan as an international student.
I'm Abigail, an international student in Taiwan, and with me is Emily, who has also experienced the ups and downs of adapting to life here.
That's right. Whether you're planning to study in Taiwan or are already here, we've got you covered with real experiences, tips, and answers to your biggest questions.
So, let's dive right in. Emily, do you remember your first few days in Taiwan? I'll be honest, when I arrived, I felt completely out of my comfort zone. I didn't speak much Mandarin, and I wasn't sure if locals would be open to befriending me.
Oh, I totally get that. My first week was overwhelming too. I remember walking around campus, seeing groups of students laughing together, and feeling like such an outsider. But then, something shifted for me. Do you remember what helped you first connect with people?
Yes, for me it was a language exchange event. I met local students who wanted to practice English, and in return, they helped me with Mandarin. That's when I realized people here are actually eager to connect, but sometimes you have to take the first step.
That's such a great point. For me, joining a student club was a game changer. I found one related to photography, which is something I'm passionate about. Taiwan has so many student associations, and they're super welcoming to international students.
That's awesome. I think joining clubs or attending events is such a natural way to meet people who share your interests. But I also remember feeling nervous about putting myself out there. Did you ever struggle with that?
Absolutely. I think it's normal to feel that way, especially when you're in a new environment. But what helped me was reminding myself that everyone's in the same boat. Even local students might feel shy or unsure at first.
That's so true. And I think it's important to remember that friendships don't happen overnight. It takes time to build trust and connection.
Exactly. One thing that really helped me was being open about my own experiences. For example, I'd share stories about my home country, and that often sparked curiosity and conversation.
That's such a great idea. I found that asking questions about Taiwanese culture also helps. People love sharing their traditions, food, and even their favorite places to visit.
Yes, food is such a universal connector. I remember bonding with a classmate over bubble tea. It's amazing how something so simple can lead to a deeper connection.
Totally. And speaking of food, one of my favorite memories is being invited to a local night market by a Taiwanese friend. It was such a fun way to experience the culture and get to know each other better.
That sounds amazing. I think those small shared experiences really add up. And it's not just about making local friends. Connecting with other international students can be just as meaningful.
Definitely. I've met so many incredible people from all over the world here. It's like Taiwan becomes this melting pot of cultures, and you end up learning so much from each other.
That's such a beautiful way to put it. And I think that's one of the best parts of studying abroad. You're not just making friends, you're building a global network.
Absolutely. So, to anyone listening who's nervous about making friends in Taiwan, my advice would be take that first step. Whether it's joining a club, attending an event, or just striking up a conversation, you'll be surprised at how welcoming people can be.
And remember, it's okay to feel unsure at first. Everyone does. But if you stay open and curious, you'll find your people.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us on this journey of making friends in Taiwan.
If you're an international student in Taiwan, we'd love to hear your experiences. Share your thoughts with us on social media.
Next time, we'll dive into the best ways to adapt to Taiwan's unique culture. Stay tuned.